Welcome to a special presentation of Somerville EdTV Sports. I'm Todd Harmon, and today we have the 2025 Boys Intramural Middle School Championships between East Somerville and West Somerville. As East Somerville in the black jerseys, they will be going right to left on your television, computer, or phone screen. West Somerville will be in the green, of course, moving left to right, as we will see future Highlanders in action today in this middle school championship. As we are about to tip it off, it is 20-minute halves, running clock on those 20-minute halves. As the tip knocked out of bounds, and it will belong to East Somerville. As East Somerville getting the first possession. Ryan McCarthy running the point there, gives it off to Thomas Desmond. Now McCarthy with it once again as they're weaving out at the top of the key. Out, right corner three, kissing glass and putting it home. As East Somerville into the lead. West now with the ball. Sammy Kahn with that big three-pointer to start things off. Now Eddie Hill working at the top of the key, gets the double team. Drops that one off to Robinson. Julian Robinson gets it down to the low block. Travel is going to be called there against West. As Mikey McWeeny gets whistled for that travel. Now McCarthy running the point here for East. Kahn with it now. Gives it off to Diaz. Now Diaz steps back, then steps over. He's going to be called for the travel as Brian took that extra step. West with the ball, trailing by 3. Runner there by McWeeny in the paint, no good. Kahn tries to get the rebound, but McWeeny able to knife in there and get it. So another possession here for West is Thomas Desmond now. Baseline drive, runs out of space, tries to give that one off to Robinson. And East is able to steal that one away as Kahn comes away with it. Now McCarthy with speed. He'll pull it back, gives it off to Kahn. Kahn already has 1-3, puts that one up, no good as it bounces on the line. West will get it, trailing by 3. 17.5 minutes remaining in the half as Desmond running the point for West. Desmond gets it out to Sasongo. Now Desmond, right wing 3, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It will go to East. Porter Madej will inbounds to McCarthy as McCarthy running the point here. As Diaz, I should say, running the point. Diaz gives this one up. DeSouza from outside, no good. Long rebound pulled down by West, and now Desmond has it. He'll kick that one out to Hill. Eddie Hill, a little shake, a little bake, drives into the paint, spins, fires, called for the travel there. Strong defensive battle right now going on between East and West Somerville as Brian Diaz around the defense, puts up the runner, no good. McWeeny pulls down the rebound. Nice positioning there, keeping Mason Mom away from it. Pass down floor though. Turnover goes to East Somerville. It's Brian Diaz with it now. Defended by Sasongo. Offensive foul as the illegal screen called against Porter Madej. Only scoring so far, the banked home 3 by Sammy Kahn. for East Somerville. Both teams playing excellent defensively. Eddie Hill with it. Little pick and roll there, looking for McQueenie, but he can't hold on to it. Now Diaz tries to get Kahn in the open floor. Too much on that bounce pass. West will get the ball now. Hill now will run the point. Hill off the screen from McQueenie, spins into the paint, gives it off to Robinson. Robinson back out to Hill. Hill steps in, jumper, no good. Weak side rebound pulled down by Madej. As East back quickly, Diaz driving into the paint, kicks that one off. Mom kicks it out to Madej. Madej's three-pointer is up. That is no good. Desmond now with it. Both teams struggling offensively. Desmond gets it. He'll put up the three from way outside. That one's off front rim. And East Somerville will get it. 14-15 remaining in the first half. 3-0 the East Somerville lead. Sammy Kahn banked home a three on the first possession, and that's been the only point so far. Kahn now with it at the foul line, gives it to Madej. Kicks that one out. Mom from the corner hits three. As Mason Mom makes it a 6-point lead for East Somerville. Now Desmond kicks it out. Sisongo. As Sisongo with the baseline drive is able to get the foul. Madej whistled for that. Sisongo will go to the line looking for the first points for West Somerville. Desmond will get it over in the corner. No foul shots there. So Desmond drives into the paint, kicks it around. Eddie Hill now top of the key. So they reset the offense, but Hill says, I will put this up from here and hit nothing but the bottom of the net. As Eddie Hill gets West Somerville on the board and cuts the lead in half. 3-point lead for East. Diaz now. Directing traffic. Get it in. Kahn now from the foul line. Provides the screen. They kick it back to Kahn. Top of the key. No good. Rebound fought for. Pulled away by Sisongo for West. Now Hill. Right wing defended by Diaz. Tries to drive into the paint. Foul is going to be the call. Reach in. As that goes against Brian Diaz. West now will inbounds underneath the basket. Tom Desmond. As McQueenie defended by Diaz. Nice job there by Mikey McQueenie. 1-point lead now for East. Diaz off the screen. Puts up the left wing three. No good. Tommy Desmond, long rebound. He'll run with it. Pulls it out. Hill flashes. He'll put up that three. That one's no good from Hill, but flashing in for the rebound. The putback attempt, no good by Sisongo. And East is able to come away with it. It's Diaz now driving in from the left wing. Pulls that one back out. Gives it off to Fuentes. Now Diaz from the left wing hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 3 3-pointers, 9-5, your lead for East Somerville. Desmond now working off the McQueenie screen. Kahn will meet him there defensively. Desmond steps back, gives it off to Mikey McQueenie. Size differential there for McQueenie as he was able to drive in against Mason Mom after the defensive switch off on the screen. McQueenie will go to the line for two. Clock runs, 10:35 remaining in the half. McQueenie at the line, misses his first. Second shot for Mikey McQueenie. That one bounces around and bounces home. 3-point lead for East Somerville. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the half. Diaz now gets the screen from Mom. Mason Mom drives the lane, kicks it out to Kahn. Right wing three from Sammy Kahn, no good. Rebound picked up by Mason Mom. He'll kiss that one off glass and put it home. 5 points now. The East Somerville lead as Mom has 5 points himself. Gets the defensive assignment of Tommy Desmond. Gets a hand on the ball. Backcourt violation, but the ball was knocked away by the defender, so that can't be a backcourt violation by rule. And the ball will remain with West Somerville. Tommy Desmond now gets the screen, picked up defensively. They get it out to Eddie Hill. Back over to Desmond. Desmond picks up the screen from Robinson. Now rolling towards the basket is Robinson, and Julian puts that one home. Or 3-point lead, 11-8. The East Somerville lead. Diaz, isolation from the left wing, drives this one in. No good as Julian Robinson pulls down the rebound after forcing him to alter that shot. Eddie Hill now. He'll drive in from the left wing. No good on the runner. Good board by Sammy Kahn down low as he gives it off to Diaz. Quickly back and forth. Diaz will drive into the paint. Kicks it back to Kahn. Kahn defended by Robinson. Wild shot there. As West comes away with the rebound. Now Tom Desmond. Desmond gives it off to Hill. Hill gets the screen from Desmond. Picked up nicely by Mason Mong as they go to Robinson. Robinson going to be fouled there, I believe, on that drive, or actually the travel might be the call as we come back from a break after this timeout. 7:50 remaining in the first half. You're watching the boys Intramural Middle School Championships, where East is leading West 11-8 here on Somerville Ed TV. Back here on Somerville Ed TV. Middle School Championship for the boys, East versus West, as East leads 11-8. They have the ball. Brian Diaz running the point, gets the screen. The top of the key, picks up the double team though. Now Fuentes works it around the perimeter. Out to the right corner. Mom from the right corner, dribbles in, back out to Fuentes. East Somerville taking their time here, working their offense. Now Diaz off the isolation, drives into the paint, puts that one up, and he'll go to the line. Nope. He says maybe it was on the floor. Yes, that is a good basket. Waiting for the official signal, and Brian Diaz will be at the line looking for the and one. 5-point lead here for East Somerville. Diaz with 5 points here in this first half. Free throw is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by West Somerville, Mikey McQueenie. As Tom Desmond finds McQueenie down on the right block. Defensive breakdown there from East as McQueenie left alone. Good job by Desmond to find him down there to pick up the assist. 3-point lead now for East Somerville. Diaz gives that off to Kahn. Kahn, that one rimmed around but did not drop home. Diaz with the rebound, kicks it out. Shot put up from the right wing, no good. Rebound pulled away by West Somerville. Sasongo gives it off to Desmond. Now Desmond back to Sasongo. They work it around the perimeter as Hill will drive in, fires up the runner. Nice one-handed runner there from Eddie Hill, as he's got 5. so far in the game. It's a 1-point lead for East Somerville. Now Diaz down the right-hand side of the lane. His turnaround, no good, but weak side rebound put back up by Mom, no good, but Mason fights for the rebound, gets it, keeps it alive, kicked out to Kahn from the corner, no good, and West will pull down the rebound. Sasongo got that one. West Somerville looking for their first lead of the game as they trail by one with the ball. Robinson off the pick and roll. Had the open pathway to the basket, but he dribbled it off of his foot. It's West Somerville using the pick and roll from the top of the key. Julian Robinson has been able to get a couple opportunities off of that. Could not close the deal that time. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. East by a point, 13-12. As Diaz with Sasongo on it. Gives off to Mason Mom. Mom now gives it back to Brian Diaz. Mason Mom, top of the key, defended by Tom Desmond. Sasongo on the double team, and they will tie that ball up. Alternating possession stays with East Somerville. Inbounds here for East. So get it to Sammy Kahn. Kahn, though, partially blocked as he went up for that shot. I think Hill may have gotten it, or Sasongo. Now Desmond way outside as Hill tried to save that one, but I think it bounced off the line. So East Somerville will get the possession. 4:15 remaining as the clock rolls. Now Brian Diaz looks for some help. Gets it here on the left wing as Flores now. Danny Flores driving in, gives it off to Diaz. Diaz into the paint, kicks it out. Back out to Kahn. So they continue to try to penetrate and dish. The three-pointer from the left wing by Flores, no good. Rebound for West as they look to take the lead. Eddie Hill on the right wing. Tries to get past Diaz. Instead, he kicks it back out to Desmond. 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. 1-point game here. As Desmond all the way around the defense finds McQueenie on the weak side. And West Somerville has taken the lead on the Mikey McQueenie shot from the block. As McQueenie has 7 points in the game. West with the 14-13 lead. Now Diaz shakes, bakes, drives. And the foul's going to be called. That's going to go against William Sasongo. Clock rolls, under 3 minutes remaining in the half. East in black, they will inbounds. Inbounds comes to Flores. His shot is up, no good. Sasongo flies in, takes down the rebound. Desmond, head up. Drives the ball all the way down. Had McQueenie for a second, did not pass it. Instead, he gives it off to Robinson after a baseline drop. The shot there by Julian, no good, but he comes down with his own rebound. Now Hill. Over to Desmond with the skip pass. Drives in from the left wing, gives it up to Robinson. And Julian Robinson puts that one home. Really nice look there by Tommy Desmond as well. As West has built a 3-point lead, 16-13, 2:21 remaining here in the first half. We'll be back here on Somerville EdTV. Back at Brune Fieldhouse, the 2025 Boys Intramural Championship, East versus West. East Somerville versus West Somerville. East in black, West in green. West Somerville with a 3-point lead. Brian Diaz looking to see if he can do anything about that as he picks up the screen from Sammy Kahn, but he pulls it back. So he was halfway down the baseline. Gives it off to Mason Mom. Mom shot up, no good, partially blocked by Julian Robinson. It's now Tommy Desmond with the ball. West with the 3-point lead, under 2 minutes remaining in the half. As Hill now with it, gets the screen from Robinson. Robinson rolls towards the basket. Good defense there by East on the pick and roll. Desmond gets it down to McQueenie. McQueenie from the block gets fouled. Ball did not roll home. I believe they called that on the floor, so it will be an inbounds for West Somerville. You can see what West is doing. They're using Robinson and McQueenie off the pick and roll from the top of the key. That has broken some things open for West Somerville as Robinson gets the inbounds. You get it back to the top of the key. Eddie Hill with it there. As you see, McQueenie comes up. Hill loses the handle, though. Hill, though, gets it back, puts up the foul line jumper, no good. Rebound pulled away by Brian Diaz as he's running the floor. He's looking to go coast to coast. The underhanded little shot there, no good. But Kahn's there for the putback, and the foul will be called against West Somerville. 45 seconds remaining here. I think Sammy Kahn will be at the line. 38.9 seconds remaining on the clock. Sammy Kahn at the line for two, looking to make it a 1-point lead for West Somerville. Kahn started things with a three-pointer from the right wing. His 3 points were the only points in the game for over the first 5 minutes of this game, as both teams took a while to get untracked offensively, but they have been able to do that as West Somerville has come back to take the lead here by 3. Kahn can't cut into it as he misses both free throws. Timeout taken by West Somerville. 7.2 seconds remaining. We're going to keep it right here as West Somerville setting up for that final possession here of the first half. Talk about what we have for you here on Somerville Ed TV's YouTube channel. Don't forget, we are just finishing up the spring, of course, here on Somerville Ed TV. Graduation and moving on ceremonies all over the place here on Somerville Ed TV's YouTube channel. Make sure that you check out the graduation ceremonies for Somerville High School as well as the moving on ceremonies for all the schools throughout Somerville, spring concerts as well. And don't forget, coming up in the fall, of course, we will have Highlander football once again as the Highlanders continue their turnaround. They had a great season last year, big wins against Malden, huge win against Cambridge as they dominated the Falcons, taking the picket fence back from Cambridge for the first time in many years. Dave Pereira, Coach Pereira, an excellent job last year. I know they're very, very excited about what they have coming up this year. Also, the GBL champion girls soccer team will be in action as well in the fall here on Somerville Ed TV, as well as the boys soccer action as well. Make sure you have it here on Somerville Ed TV's YouTube channel. Mash those buttons, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much as we're about to be underway here with the last possession for West Somerville. 5 seconds remaining. Eddie Hill drives down the paint. His runner is up. It's no good. McQueenie with the rebound. He had time for the putback but couldn't put it home. And West Somerville leads by 3 at the half, 16-13. We will be back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV. It's the Intramural Boys Championship, West versus East, as West leads by 3. We'll be right back. We are back on Somerville Ed TV. Todd Harmon here, bringing you the boys middle school intramural championships, East versus West, as West Somerville leads East Somerville by the score of 16-13. Leading scorer for West Somerville, Mikey McQueenie with 7 points. Eddie Hill has 5 points. Julian Robinson has 4 points. Over on the east side of the ledger, Mason Mom has 5 points. Brian Diaz with 5, and Sammy Kahn with 3. As West begins with the possession, as Desmond drives in, Brian Diaz says, "No, sir," as he comes flying in to block that one away. Possession stays with West Somerville. That's a sunk go. Now McQueenie. Nice job on the inbounds there by Mikey McQueenie, showing a lot of ability around the basket. Brian Diaz now picks up his dribble, looks for some help, gives it off to Kahn. Kahn driving the paint. Little underhand number there, no good. Rebound, last touched by Mason Mom. Desmond now for West. Of course, these two teams battled to a overtime 1-point win for East Somerville last year. As the foul called. West driving in there. McQueenie once again showing that ability around the basket, getting contact, going to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far in the game. 9 points for Mikey. First shot, no good. So he looks to extend this lead for West Somerville. They lead by 5, 18-13. Second shot up by McQueenie is good. 2 for 4 from the line is Mikey McQueenie. 6 points now, the West Somerville lead. As Diaz gets the screen at the top of the key. Travel is going to be the call there. As Porter Madej, I should say, called for the travel. Desmond now. Left wing, gives it off to Robinson. Robinson driving the left side of the lane, but he's called for the travel. Both teams feeling each other out. Slow start to the second half scoring-wise, especially for East Somerville. Looking for their first points of the second half as Diaz thought better of the shot with Robinson in his face. Now Kahn drives past McQueenie. His runner is up. It's no good. McQueenie pulls down the rebound. Desmond now running. It's Tommy Desmond driving in from the left wing. Gets Diaz up in the air with a pump fake and puts it home. Eight-point lead now. The corner three put up no good as Nicholas D'Souza misses that one. Desmond finds Robinson in the paint. Robinson turns, puts that one up, no good, but he's fouled. D'Souza called for the foul. Robinson will be at the line. His first opportunity from the line today. First shot by Julian, no good. East Somerville trying to find the right defense here. Dealing with this pick and roll heavy offense of West Somerville as Robinson puts home the second. 9-point lead now for West Somerville. Brian Diaz finds Kahn on the right wing. He'll dribble in. Kicks it back out. All the way back out. Diaz once again, top of the key. He'll drive. Off the ISO. Spins. Kicks it out. Shot put up from the left wing. No good. As Ryan McCarthy missed that one. Or strike that. That was Albert Guara missing that one. 15 minutes remaining in the game. 9-point lead for West Somerville. As they led by 3 at the half. They lead 6-0 here in the second half as Desmond with the drive. Runner is up, no good. Bounded all over, but bounded out of the basket. As the ball tied up there. Alternating possession on the tie-up. East Somerville will have it. Brian Diaz. Gets the screen, top of the key. He'll put it up for 3, no good. McQueenie tipped that one, but it's pulled down by Medina Cordero. Travel's going to be the call, so West Somerville will get it. Clock rolls, 14-10 remaining in the game. West Somerville with the 9-point lead. It's Tommy Desmond. Gets the screen, does not use it. Gives it off to Sasongo. And timeout will be taken, I believe, by West Somerville. 14 minutes remaining here in the game. West Somerville with a 9-point lead. We'll be back here for the Intramural Boys Championship on Somerville Ed TV. We are back. East versus West Boys Intramural Championship. Second straight year these two teams have faced off. They went to overtime last year. East with the 1-point overtime victory this year. West not having it as they lead by 9. McQueenie, though, going to get called for the offensive foul on the moving screen. West has used the pick and roll to great effect as Tommy Desmond running the point. Mikey McQueenie has done a great job rolling off of the picks from the top of the key, as well as Julian Robinson. East now trying to figure out this West defense, as East has been held scoreless the entire second half here. As Diaz tries to drive in, he'll kick it out. Three-pointer from the left corner, no good, as Desmond pulls down the rebound and Tommy's off to the races. Tommy will slow it down, though, from the left wing, gives it out to Eddie Hill. Hill works it around the perimeter, Sasongo with it. Sasongo finds Desmond, but nice job defensively there as Mason Mom was able to get in the way and steal that one away. Guerra now gives it out to Diaz. Mason Mom from the left wing. His three-pointer no good. Sammy Kahn gets the weak side rebound. Kick it back out to Diaz, right wing. He'll take that one. He will hit that one, as Diaz gets his second three-pointer of the game. First points for East here in the second half. It's a 6-point West lead. As Desmond drives into the paint, fakes the pass, puts up the shot, no good. McQueenie elevates, gets the rebound. Sasongo will kick that back out as Hill has it. He's defended by Diaz. Hill looks for the baseline drive. He stopped there. Tried to find Sasongo, but Diaz was there defensively. McQueenie, though, chased that one down as West saves the possession. 6-point lead here for West as Desmond shaking, faking, gives it off to Sasongo. Now from the corner, Tommy drives in past Diaz, up, under, and in for Tommy Desmond. 8-point lead now for West. As Mason Mom now drives this one down the right-hand side of the paint. Nice job there by the defense of Eddie Hill, forcing the wild shot. West comes away with a rebound, looking to make it a double-digit lead. Sasongo gives it back to Desmond. Desmond gets that screen from McQueenie. There's the roll to McQueenie as the switch occurred, but McQueenie called for the travel. As you saw that time, Mikey had the possession as he rolled towards the position as he rolled towards the basket. Mason Mom was outside, away from the basket position-wise. But McQueenie with the travel, one extra step there. Turnover goes over to East. No lead is safe between these two teams. East Somerville built a nice 6-point lead in the first half. West Somerville came back to lead by 3 at the half. Now West has built up an 8-point lead. Sammy Kahn with it. And Sasongo knocked that one away for a moment. Kahn was able to collect it. McQueenie picks up the defense in the corner. So they've got Kahn trapped down there. And timeout is called by East. Sammy Kahn trapped down in the corner. 10:39 remains in the game. West Somerville leads by 8, 24-16. We'll be back here on Somerville Ed TV. Back with the boys intramural championships. West Somerville leading East Somerville by 8, 24-16. East with the ball. Porter Madej will inbounds this one, defended by Julian Robinson. They get it into Diaz. Brian Diaz, the only point scorer for East here in the second half. He's got the 3 points. Puts up the runner a little wild there past the double team as Sasongo gets it to Desmond. Desmond out ahead to Hill. Hill with the runner, no good. Weak side rebound. Kahn will pull it away. East trying to get into this 8-point lead. They've been held to 3 points here in the second half. We're about halfway through the second half. As Mason Mom, defended by Eddie Hill. And the travel is going to be called on Porter Madej. Turnover goes to West Somerville. East looking to defend their intramural championship from last year as they won by 1 in overtime over this West Somerville team. Sosonko now from the left wing. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson called for the travel. Turnover back to East Somerville. Brian Diaz. 8 points in the game so far for Diaz. Kicks that one off. Back to Diaz now. He'll drive in from the right. Spins, steps back, puts it up. No good. Defense all over him there. Robinson with a weak side rebound. Desmond looking to go all the way. His shot no good. There's Robinson, and he's going to be fouled as he was able to get the rebound, but was fouled before he could go back up with it. So West Somerville will get it inbounding underneath the basket. Tommy Desmond will do the honors. They work Sosonko and McWeeny off of screens there on the interior. McWeeny came away with the inbounds, gave it back to Desmond. Desmond drives in, kicks it to McWeeny on the baseline. McWeeny over the double team, no good. Robinson tipped the rebound attempt out, came off of the foot of one of the East Somerville players, I believe maybe Mason Mom. West Somerville keeps the possession, 8 minutes remaining in the game. They have the 8-point lead as McWeeny looks for Desmond on the bounce pass, but Mason Mom able to steal that one away. Tried to get Diaz in the open court, but Sosonko was able to steal it away. Robinson's attempt, no good. Mom with the rebound. Diaz now with the ball. He'll put it up from the top of the key. That one's no good. Julian Robinson with the rebound. Tommy Desmond will slow things down for West Somerville. They have the 8-point lead. As Desmond dribbles past Mason Mom. Double team arrives. He passes it off to Robinson, and Robinson's fouled. Nicholas DeSouza called for that one. Julian Robinson back at the foul line, where he is 1 for 2 in the game. Makes the first. 6 points now in the game for Julian Robinson. Robinson makes the second. 3 for 4 from the line is Julian Robinson. The lead for West Somerville is 10. As Diaz now off the screen from Mom. Mason Mom, he'll put that up from the right wing. That's a 2-point shot, no good. Julian Robinson skies for the rebound and pulls it down. Now Desmond to Sosonko. Back out to Desmond. As West Somerville, no rush here, working their offense. They've got the 10-point lead. Desmond to Hill. Hill will put that one up, a runner, no good, but there's Robinson with the board, no good. There's McWeeny as he had great position. He was fouled on the play as Amari Arias, very aggressive with that rebound attempt. Foul called against East. West will inbounds, far side of the basket. Desmond, watch the interior work here. Nope, they're going to go out to McWeeny. Back into Desmond. Nobody's home on that one, but Tommy couldn't finish on it. Now Arias gets that one, gives it off. Fuentes gives it to Diaz. Diaz driving in, goes right into the double team, kicks it out. Three-pointer from the right wing as DeSouza hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Cuts it to a 7-point West lead, 5:15 remaining in the game. Desmond gives it to Sisonko. Sisonko looking for some help. Desmond's there. Desmond down the baseline, and the foul will be called as that will go against DeSouza. Inbounds for West, under 5 minutes remaining in the game. West with a 7-point lead. Desmond gets it into Hill. Hill dribbles in against Diaz, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound battled for and out of bounds as Fuentes was able to get the rebound, but his right foot was out. So Somerville of the West variety will inbounds here. Desmond gets it to Robinson. Beautiful inbound play there for West Somerville, as it looked like there were 3 different choices for Desmond. Robinson was the third one to break open. Diaz drives down into the paint, loses his balance, loses the ball. 9-point lead for West Somerville, 4 minutes remaining. It's Desmond now. Driving down, he'll pull it back out. West Somerville can take their time here. They've got the 9-point lead. Looking to unseat East Somerville in the championship. Pick, roll, McQueenie, bucket. They've been using the pick and roll all day long. McQueenie now with 11 points. Diaz spinning around. Up and under there for Bryan. No good as it hit every single part of the basket except the net. 11-point lead now for West Somerville. 3:20 remaining in the game. Desmond off the pick there from McQueenie. Gives it to Robinson, who had cleared the lane there. Too strong by Julian. As Mason Moon out ahead. Diaz saw him. Moon goes up, but he's fouled as Sisonko gets called for that one. Under 3 minutes remaining. East Somerville at the foul line. Normally, this would be a good thing, but running clock is the situation. So East Somerville will take a timeout. 2:48 remaining in the game. West Somerville leads by 11. East will be at the line when we return here on Somerville Ed TV. Back at Brune Fieldhouse. East versus West, as West Somerville leading East Somerville in the boys intramural championships. West leading by 11, 30-19. East Somerville's Mason Mom at the line. 2:47 remaining in this game. These two teams faced off last year. East was able to win it in overtime by 1 point last season. West Somerville looking to unseat East Somerville as the champs. Moon misses his first. Moon misses his second. Sisonko pulls down the rebound. As West Somerville with the 11-point lead and the ball, Robinson spins, kicks it back out. Sisonko with it now. Looking for help. Finds McQueenie on the far side. McQueenie kicks it out to Hill. Hill from way outside in the corner, misses the shot, tips it back in, but East able to come away with it. Bryan Diaz running the floor. Diaz into the paint, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound off of McQueenie. East will keep it. Minute 55 remains. Clock will stop for the remainder during stoppages. Mason Mom gets to the inbounds, gives it to Diaz. Bryan Diaz, runner. That's good. Diaz now 5 points in the second half, 10 points in the game. Full court press being put on by East Somerville. Minute 40 remaining, 9 points is the West Somerville lead. As they pull the ball out, Diaz trying to get onto Hill there. Hill able to spin away. Sisonko for three, no good, and McQueenie went flying on that one and came down hard. Diaz also down behind the play. As he's helped up. Looks like a right knee may have gotten twisted up there for Bryan Diaz. That's tough. He's been running the point leading scorer for East Somerville today. 10 points in the game for Brian Diaz. McWeeny also came down hard for West Somerville as he was going up for the rebound. He'll be at the line. He's the leading scorer in the game as he has 12 points in the game so far. He will be at the line shooting 1 and 1. First shot by Mikey is up, and it's good as he kisses it off of glass. McWeeny now 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Second shot by McWeeny is good. So important to make your free throws. West Somerville knows that. West Somerville's doing that as McWeeny has hit 5 of 7. Mason Mom from the corner. McWeeny on him defensively. No good there for Mom. Robinson gets the rebound, gives it off. As Desmond gets it down to Robinson. Robinson missed the bunny that time. Looked like he was thinking about maybe trying to elevate and put a two-hand slam down as Mason Mom able to avoid the travel as he went down to his knees. East Somerville without their point guard, without their leader Brian Diaz, trying to find some offense now late in this game. Sammy Kahn's three-pointer is no good. Julian Robinson able to pull the rebound away and elevate to pass the ball away as West Somerville is going to empty their bench. As Sabir Salat checks in. Also, Caleb Rodriguez, number 12, checking into the game. Eddie Hill will get the ball. 35 seconds remaining. Hill gets it over to Desmond. Desmond, corner three put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by East Somerville as Fennell Leroy was able to pull down that rebound. Now Kahn drives in. His runner. No good for Kahn. He'll go to the line though. As Ryan McCarthy called for the foul. McCarthy just barely missed that three-pointer from the corner. 16.6 seconds remaining. East Somerville at the line, trailing by 11. Sammy Kahn. 3 points in the game for Kahn. He got the first points of the game as he banked home a three from the right wing. That was the first and only points for the first 5 minutes of this game. Teams got untracked after that. West Somerville using an excellent strategy of pick and roll from the top of the key as McWeeny and Robinson setting picks for Desmond. Tommy Desmond doing a great job finding Robinson and McWeeny open as they rolled to the basket. This will do it as Kahn takes the long three, and by the score of 32-21, West Somerville has taken the championship over East Somerville. As the leading scorer in the game was Mikey McWeeny. He had 12 points in the game. Actually, strike that, 14 points for Mikey in the game. Robinson, Julian Robinson, an excellent game for him as well. He had 9 points in the game. Tommy Desmond, 4 points, dishing out dimes like there was no tomorrow. Like he wanted on to the William J. Lepedamine Thruway. If you know, you know, and we're gonna need a crap ton of dimes. Well, Tommy Desmond brought it. West Somerville was able to come away with the victory, 32-21, and that will do it as West Somerville are your 2025 Intramural Middle School champions. Congratulations to them as they came away with the victory. That's going to do it for us today from Broomfield House. Make sure to check out the girls' championship as well. Argenziano versus Healy. We have that here on Somerville NTV. Make sure you're mashing those buttons as well. Like, share, subscribe, mash them up. Get those subscriptions up. We're over 3,000 and we want more. Thank you so much for watching at home. Really appreciate you watching this special presentation of Somerville NTV Sports. Thank you, Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine on direction. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching the Boys 2025 Intramural Middle School Championships on Somerville NTV.